Okay, let's find out if this is even going to be a video, because inside of this box I have some animals that will potentially be for the junglearium. If not, these are really cool animals, so even if they aren't good for junglearium, I still want to keep these animals. But there is one problem. There is a note, because this was sent to me from a subscriber. It's good, yes! For some reason they were in transit for over a week, even though they should have arrived within a few days. So thankfully it's all right. So let's check them out. These are roaches, but I guarantee that you will be amazed by their appearance. Their appearance is beautiful. Scientific name is Pseudoglomeris magnifica, and there's a good reason for that, because they look magnificent, just magnificent. I see that some are on the lid, so I will try not to lose them. But look at these beauties. You see why they are called magnifica. Oh no, I'm losing the... Situation is getting out of hand. The male is attempting to escape, and you see they can actually fly a bit. They cannot fly up, but like many roaches, they can like fly from higher places. More like glide, not fly. Let me see if I can get him to... Wanna go, buddy? Nope, he stopped now. But you see how lovely they look. Oh, now he's gone. I will get him in. I will try to get him in. Oh, come on, buddy. Stay there. He really wants to go out. Interesting. I'll try to get this one on my hand and close this. Okay, good. The situation is contained. Now we can check this out in peace. You see why they are magnificent. They look more like some sort of beetle than a roach, right? Shiny metallic green to like metallic, I don't know, something else. But when I have seen this for the first time on pictures, I was like, oh, I need to get these ones. And thankfully, let me just drop it back in the box. No, the male is again trying to get out. He's really stubborn. So thankfully, there is a note, as I said. These roaches were sent to me by a subscriber named Mark, and he also wrote me some interesting stuff about them, so hear this out. These roaches don't eat their molds, so if you see a dead looking roaches in there, it is hopefully just the skin. This is super interesting because from what I know, all the roaches that I have, they will eat their old exoskeletons once they mold. This is an interesting fact, and hopefully I will preserve some of those exoskeletons. Also, an interesting thing about their name, their Latin name is Pseudoglomeris. I mean, the genus name is Pseudoglomeris, and name pseudo means something like fake, something like that. And that is because they in danger can kinda curl up, except the adult males and pregnant females. All the others can, if they sense danger, they can kinda curl up, you know, like isopods and also some other bigger millipedes. So that's from where the genus name comes from. And also, I don't know if he wrote it, but no, he didn't, but I read it from somewhere else that females will actually keep the babies together with them. They will actually hide on their bellies, I believe. I don't think that any roaches that I have or that I'm aware of have that behavior. So not only that they are super unique looking, but they also have some unique behaviors. So I'm super hyped to have them. Super. I'm telling a lot of super things. Anyhow, he's saying that he's been watching Dark Den for many years, and that he's hoping that they will be great additions for the junglearium. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned is if the humidity inside won't be too much for them. I'm not really sure about that. So therefore, I want to set up an enclosure for them and keep them for a few months, at least not few months. Keep them until they start breeding. It takes 6 months from a pregnant female to actually female to give birth. So they are super slow growers and they are slow to reproduce. So therefore, I want to keep them in a separate enclosure, keep my eye on how they are developing, and once they are established, I will move like half of the colony inside of the junglearium. And then hopefully they will thrive inside. Also, Mark is saying that he is in the future intending to start his own business, so he will most likely be sending me interesting stuff for, I guess, junglarium. That would be acceptable. Now let's set up the enclosure and check them out more. Let's play with them a bit more. Not only that, I need to feed them because, as I said, they were in transit for a long time. You see, for now they will be in 20 by 20 by 20 cube, but I intend to move them into a 30 by 25 by 25 enclosure. I just need to build one for them because the ones that I have that are empty, they are not like super escape proof for tiny babies that will come from these. So that's why temporarily they will go inside of that. I have some cork barks, I have leaf litter as you see, I have some dry rotting wood, and I have some sphagnum moss. We will do an enclosure out of that, and I have banana that we will feed to them a bit later. So first things first, we will set some, no, actually, in one corner I will put this sphagnum moss because that is where the higher humidity will be. You know, sphagnum moss is good at retaining moisture, so that will go in that corner. Then we will take like one cork bark like this, so females can go here. I mean generally they can choose where they want to go. If they want to go more on wet side or dry side, drier side. So we will set these like that all over the place. Another one right here, and the last one right there. Now a bit of this, I'm just gonna drop it around, and then a bit of leaf litter also scatter around for some additional coverage, you know. And don't you worry, I did not forget to sprinkle a bit of sand for the texture. Let's give it a good old soak, especially in that corner where I have the sphagnum moss laying around. Oh, running out of water. Doesn't matter, I don't need any more. Oof, and I almost forgot, I need to add a sprinkle of springtails, of course, to eat their poop and nasty stuff, which makes the roach enclosure officially complete. Pretty good looking enclosure considering there is no background, yeah? All it needs now are roaches, so let's add them. Let's see how easy or hard that will be. So we already have two nymphs on the oh. Can I just drop you like that? No, they don't want to cross the lip of the lid. Okay. Okay, I can't do that with one hand. Now this one can go in. So first one is in, the second one is right there. Go on the other side, buddy, please. Please just go on the cork bark. There we go. Okay, I see that the female is all ready. You see, this is the adult female, I guess. So let's just introduce her like this. Oh, perfect. No, don't hide immediately. Damn, she went, oh no, never mind. She's right there. So you see, they are like kind of smaller roaches, more on the smallish side, but I really don't mind. When you look like this, then it is really not a problem that you are not that big. Go back in the enclosure, please. So the 3 roaches are inside, and that means that 7 more should be in the box. Right off the bat you can see the male now, and he's now kind of chill, so yeah, let's do it just like that. That's 4th, 5th nymph. This one is 6th. Great. 4 more. 7th, 8 and 9 are hiding here. So I'll do it just like that. Of course that is not simple. Go. Let's go 9. Come on, they really want to climb my fingers. And last one. Oh, now I thought that this one is dead, but look at this. This is just an empty exoskeleton, you see? There's a slit on the top from which it got out. So did I miscount it, or one is missing? Or maybe I already lost one. Let me just check to be sure. Yeah, definitely no roach in here. So maybe I counted wrong. You already know if I counted wrong, or maybe one escaped. I also see some parts of exoskeleton here, so maybe one died. I don't know, but it looks like I will have more escapes if I don't close this enclosure. Come on, go back. And also you go back inside. Now I will put the top lid, and we will drop one banana inside to see how they will like that. Mark told me that they prefer fruits over vegetables, so banana should be the best choice for now. Yeah, let's wait now for them to come out and eat. It actually took a good 20 minutes before the first nymph came close to banana, and even then she was just standing there for a few minutes, slowly creeping around, almost missing it before stumbling on the banana string. And at first it was munching on that string, and then it discovered the real deal. Few minutes later you could actually see a notable hole it made, and then suddenly a nymph dropped from the sky. Even though they can climb the glass, I guess it was a bit too smooth for them. Then 5 minutes later another one dropped, but it was a blessing for it because after the fall it stumbled on the banana. Then the munching began immediately. Just look how big the hole is now. This one is hungry for sure. And also if you look closer you can spot springtails walking over banana. To be honest, I'm not sure if they eat it or not. And soon after, a male noticed the banana and he was quick to join the crew. Look how he just crawled over the nymph without any manners. And in the meantime, female was walking around discovering the area, but it seems like she couldn't really sense the food, or she just wasn't that hungry. Although I doubt that. I mean, she was in a transit for a while. Maybe her sense of smell is not that good. Male moved away for a second just to go back on the same spot to continue where he left, again standing on his mate. I don't know what is up with that. And then 10 minutes after discovering the food, the first nymph was full and moved away, leaving a big hole. You can see it very well now. Then the second one was done, while the new one discovered the food. I decided to continue recording the time-lapse, expecting that the banana will be gone the next morning, but I was surprised that that wasn't the case. It seems like they weren't as hungry as I expected, and the female discovered the banana the next day, just minutes before I ended recording, and even then she only took a few bites. So I checked the footage, and no, I did not miscounted the roaches that I put inside of the enclosure. There was definitely only 9 in the box, and he told me that he put 10 inside. So because of the mold that I found, I'm thinking that maybe, you know, when the roach molds, he's like super soft and squishy, and maybe the others ate that one. That is the only explanation that I could think of, especially considering the fact that they weren't that hungry as I would expect. So maybe that's what happened, but we will never really find out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload on Monday, sometimes live stream on Sunday. So see you again soon. Bye.